race day. English National Championships, I think was what they called it. Triathlon England National Sprint Distance Triathlon Championships. So, yeah, first ever sprint distance triathlon, second ever triathlon. We'll see how it goes. About 250 people, 260 people racing, so not a bad little turnout. Got most of my kit prepped now. Gonna drop it off in transition and then do a few little bits and pieces, and then in 45 minutes we're racing. It's quite cold. I don't know if I'm going to brave to go in the water without the wetsuit yet. We'll see what they say, but we'll see you very shortly on course.
Hey, I come third.
In your age group?
Yeah.
Nice.
Get a medal, mate. On the podium.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
Yeah, nice. Looks like we have to stick around.
Look at that. Woo! Not quite the race we want to have, but
still getting first, mate.
So, results. We just got done, as you've seen. But flicking through the results, and I came third in my age group. So, little podium position, you know. I wasn't expecting that because it wasn't one of the greatest of races. Let's give you the rundown of how it went. So got into the water. First time I've ever done a mass start. Obviously it's only my second ever triathlon. When I've done Ironman earlier on this year, it was a staggered start. And even then, with the stagger start with people around me, I got a little bit panicked in the water. I'm not particularly comfortable with it. in that mass start there, it was hell. I swam about 50 meters, and after being like kicked and thrown around, and there were some people around me, and I started breathing really heavy and panicking basically. So I had to come up, do some breaststroke action for a bit, and then I settled back in. But it ended up being pretty frustrating. Yeah, it wasn't a great swim, to be honest. My pace was no different to what it was over a full distance swim, so that needs some work definitely. So let's bring up, how do I get this back up now? All results. Let's go back onto this, let's bring up my breakdown of how it went. So the swim ended up being 15:28. Yeah, like I said, not great. I wanted maybe 13.5, so not too far off, but over such a short distance, it is a little way off. And then the transition ended up being 2 minutes 11. I could have sped that up. I didn't decide to have my shoes on my bike, so that would have sped up a little bit. It was quite a long run out from transition to the road, so that was probably responsible for slowing everyone down with that. And also I swam in a wetsuit, so a wetsuit as well. But to be honest, I think even if I get the opportunity to not swim in a wetsuit, I'm going to keep it on, because I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to be doing Ironmans in the UK. I'm probably going to be wearing a wetsuit, so it's good to get used to it. Then we had the bike. Now the bike I was very happy with. I don't know if I can get any data up on here. If we can, we'll put it up on the screen. But we ended up doing not the time I wanted. 34:35 was the time, but I still feel I could have gone faster than that. There was some points where we had to stop on the road and traffic and all that type of stuff, which slowed me down. And also on the way back in, as I was coming into the dismount line, I was stuck behind a load of cars for about 500-600 meters, which meant that all the good work that I did leading up to that point, overtaking a load of people, they just then come and stacked up behind me. So it was pretty annoying, but that's the way it goes, I suppose, out on the road on triathlon. But the good thing about the bike is nobody overtook me, and I overtook a lot of people, so I was happy with that. Then I went on to the run. And the run was the transition between bike to run was shorter, 1 minute 20, which is good. The run, once again, not as hard as I wanted, 23:59. I can run 5k under 20 minutes, so, and it was a little bit longer than 5k when I looked at my watch. But even that being said, it was a grassy course. We're out on fields. It was a little bit undulating. I was wearing my trail shoes, these ones. But really, I probably, if you're going to race this sort of distance in these types of shoes, probably need something a little bit lighter. They're quite heavy, these. They're good for long distance on trails, but I'll say they're not ideal for racing. All in all, I loved it. It was good fun. Hard work. Borderline had a heart attack on the run. Borderline had a panic attack on the swim, and the bike was comfortable. I put down some good power on the bike actually, pretty good. Normalised power 273 watts. Max power 565 as I powered past a few people. But I could have put down more. Like I said, there was bits and pieces there that weren't ideal for getting good speed up. But we got it done. First sprint distance triathlon, and I got an age group podium place. I don't think there was that many 30 to 34 people in the race, if I'm honest. I think there was 15 or so, something like that. But that still puts me in, near the top of those, which I'm really happy with. There were some really good athletes here, and it was funny when I was going out onto the run. As I was coming, maybe I was about 500 meters, 600 meters into the run, I could see the front pack of athletes running back in. I was like, oh, right, run must be shorter than 5k, but no, it wasn't. It was, you know, looping around, but it was good to see those athletes moving at such good speed. Anyway, thanks for joining me. If you like our content and you want to see more of it, there's a subscribe button down here. Please click that. We've got lots of good stuff coming up in the build up to Ironman next year and Kona. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy your day, your weekend, your week, whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you very shortly with more.